For many years, we've been told one thing over and over again. Take magnesium for your muscles. Millions of us have trusted this advice and followed it every night. But what if I told you that it's not the best answer, and that there are things that are much more effective, working while you sleep, to truly rebuild your muscle strength? In today's video, we're going to turn the page. Let's temporarily forget about magnesium. I will reveal 2 key vitamins that your body actually craves at night for powerful recovery. Before we begin, please support me by liking the video and leaving a comment telling me where you are watching from so I can say, "Hello, thank you so much." To understand why timing is so crucial, we need to know this. Working out actually creates very small tears in your muscle fibers. The most powerful process of recovery and growth does not happen during the day. It happens when you sleep. Especially between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., your body releases the highest amount of growth hormone to repair that damage. Providing the right vitamins just before this time ensures the necessary nutrients are available in your bloodstream, ready for the most efficient muscle regeneration process. So, what is the first and perhaps most important supplement to nourish your muscles overnight? This might surprise you. It's not a vitamin, but a special form of protein called casein. Think about this. After dinner, your body enters an 8-hour fasting period. During this time, without a backup source of nutrition, your body might start getting energy by breaking down your own precious muscle tissue. This is a process we call muscle catabolism. This is where casein becomes invaluable. Unlike other fast-absorbing proteins, casein has a unique property. It digests very slowly. When it enters the body, it forms a gel-like substance in the stomach, allowing amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, to be released slowly and steadily into the bloodstream. This process lasts for 7 to 8 hours, perfectly matching a good night's sleep. This means your muscles are supplied with a continuous stream of nutrition throughout the night. It not only prevents muscle loss, but also provides the necessary materials for the body to repair and rebuild the muscle fibers damaged during the day. And this isn't just theory. A landmark study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands, published in the Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise journal, proved this. They gave a group of men who did strength training 40 grams of casein right before bed. The results showed that the rate of muscle protein synthesis during the night increased by 22%, proving that the body effectively used that protein to repair and build muscle. In fact, the tradition of feeding muscles at night has been around for a very long time. Think about the Golden Age bodybuilders in the 1960s and 1970s. One of their most popular snacks before bed was cottage cheese, a food extremely rich in natural casein. They knew instinctively that providing a slow-digesting protein source was key to maintaining muscle mass. So how can you apply this? It's very simple. About 30 minutes before bed, you can drink a glass of milk or eat a container of unsweetened Greek yogurt, as they are excellent natural sources of casein. Or you can mix a scoop of casein powder with a little water. With this simple addition, you have turned your sleep into an effective cycle of muscle recovery and building. Now, the second vitamin you should consider taking at night might seem a bit counterintuitive because most people make a mistake with this vitamin group. It is vitamin B6. I know what you're thinking. Doctor, don't B vitamins make you feel awake? That is a very common misconception. It's true that a B-complex mixture can provide energy and should not be taken in the evening. But when taken alone, vitamin B6 acts as a powerful supporter of your nighttime recovery process. Here is why. First, it is a catalyst for protein metabolism. Imagine the amino acids from the casein you just consumed are bricks. Vitamin B6 is the construction worker, helping your body take those bricks and build them into new muscle fibers. Without enough vitamin B6, those precious materials will not be used efficiently. Second, and this is what makes the difference, vitamin B6 plays an indispensable role in the production of melatonin, the body's natural hormone that signals to the brain that it's time for bed. It helps you fall into a deep sleep faster and maintain that sleep. And as we know, deep sleep is the golden time for the body to repair itself. A study published in the Perceptual and Motor Skills Journal showed that participants who supplemented with vitamin B6 before bed not only reported remembering their dreams more vividly, a sign of quality REM sleep, but also felt more refreshed and energized upon waking. You can easily find vitamin B6 in foods like bananas, chicken, or potatoes. A small supplemental dose of about 25 to 50 milliliters before bed is enough for support. So now you know two powerful allies for the night. But be careful. Even if you do these two things correctly, there are three extremely common nighttime supplements and drinks that many people take in the evening that can completely ruin all your efforts. Now, we will talk about an extremely common mistake at night related to a mineral that most seniors use. This is a mineral you should absolutely never take at night, especially the most common type on the market, calcium carbonate. Although calcium is necessary for bone density, supplementing with calcium carbonate in the evening can cause two problems that directly affect your recovery. The first reason, calcium is an important ion in signaling between nerve cells, neurons. Increasing calcium levels in the blood can increase neurotransmission activity, causing a state of mild alertness and hindering the relaxation process needed to initiate sleep. The second reason, and this is particularly important for calcium carbonate, is that it needs a highly acidic environment in the stomach to be dissolved and absorbed. In the evening, the activity of the digestive system and the natural secretion of stomach acid decrease. Therefore, calcium carbonate will not be absorbed efficiently. What are the direct consequences of this? First, the undissolved calcium can cause uncomfortable digestive symptoms like bloating or constipation, directly disrupting your sleep. Second, the state of mild alertness caused by increased neural activity will make it difficult for you to reach the deep sleep stage. When deep sleep time is shortened, the amount of growth hormone released will be less. This significantly reduces the rate of protein synthesis and the ability to repair micro tears in muscle tissue that occurred during the day. Therefore, your muscle recovery efforts will not achieve maximum effectiveness. I will never forget the case of Mrs. Susan, a 68-year-old patient of mine. She was a very active person, but always complained about night cramps and feeling muscle soreness in the morning, even though she wasn't overtraining. After careful review, I discovered a small habit of hers. Every night before bed, she took a high-dose calcium carbonate tablet to prevent osteoporosis. I suggested a simple change to her. Move that calcium tablet to be taken with breakfast. After just 1 week, she called me back, her voice full of joy, saying that the night cramps had completely disappeared, and she woke up feeling much more refreshed. To ensure the best absorption for your bones without affecting your sleep, take calcium carbonate with breakfast or lunch when stomach acid levels are at their highest. And now for the second and perhaps most surprising supplement that you should be very cautious about using at night if your goal is to maximize muscle building. That is Melatonin. Yes, you heard that correctly. Melatonin? The world's most popular sleep aid supplement. Although it helps you fall asleep, the way it affects hormones may not be ideal for muscle recovery. Here is the biological mechanism you need to know. When it gets dark, your brain naturally produces melatonin. This signal not only makes you sleepy, but it also initiates a synchronized cascade of hormonal responses, most importantly, the release of growth hormone, GH, from the pituitary gland. This natural release process of melatonin and GH is perfectly regulated. However, when you take an external melatonin supplement, especially the high doses common on the market, you're introducing a large amount of the hormone into your body abruptly. Some studies have indicated that this can alter or blunt the peak timing of natural growth hormone release. What is the ultimate consequence? Even if you manage to sleep, your body might have missed the golden window of time for optimal growth hormone release. This means your muscle tissue repair and regeneration process will not receive the strongest signal to begin. You get sleep, but you don't get the maximum muscle recovery that sleep should have provided. You are trading a natural and synchronized biological process for an artificial sleep. So what is the solution? Instead of depending on a pill, focus on habits that help your body produce its own melatonin. Reduce blue light from screens before bed and keep your bedroom dark and cool. If you really need a supplement, talk to your doctor about using a very small dose just to support your body's natural cycle rather than overwhelming it. And finally, the third beverage you should absolutely not use at night if you want your muscles to recover. This is an herbal tea that many people believe is very good for overall health. It is ginseng tea. Although ginseng has many health benefits, drinking it before bed is a serious mistake for your strength-building goals. The scientific reason is very clear. Ginseng, especially Panax. Ginseng, Korean ginseng, contains active compounds called ginsenosides. These compounds are known for their ability to stimulate the central nervous system and enhance alertness. They work by affecting neurotransmitters in the brain, promoting a state of activity rather than rest. Essentially, ginseng is an adaptogen that works to fight fatigue and boost energy. What is the consequence of drinking this in the evening? First, the state of alertness caused by ginseng will delay the time you start to feel sleepy and reduce the quality of your deep sleep. Second, and more importantly, this stimulation can slightly increase the level of cortisol, the stress hormone. High levels of cortisol at night are a direct enemy of the recovery process, as it promotes catabolism, which is the breakdown of muscle tissue for energy. As a result, instead of falling into a deep sleep to repair your muscles, your body is in a state of mild alert, making it both hard to sleep and at risk of muscle loss. You are unintentionally neutralizing the entire ideal hormonal environment for rebuilding strength. I have a close friend named Frank, a passionate gardener at age 75. He always took pride in his health. Recently, he started a new habit, drinking a cup of ginseng tea every evening, believing it would help him be healthy from the inside out. After a few weeks, he complained to me, "I don't understand why I keep waking up in the middle of the night lately. I don't feel anxious, but I just wake up and the next morning my lower back hurts much more." I asked him about his ginseng tea habit. At first, he dismissed it, saying, "Oh, it's just herbal tea." But I convinced him to try stopping it in the evening for 1 week. After just 3 nights, he called me and said, "It's unbelievable. I slept through the night, and my back pain has eased a lot." So save your cup of ginseng tea for the morning or early afternoon to take advantage of its energy-boosting benefits. At night, choose calming herbal teas like chamomile tea to support, rather than hinder, your recovery process. Through everything we have just explored, one truth is clear. Muscle recovery and maintaining leg strength after age 60 depend not only on exercise or the amount of protein you eat during the day, but also on the timing and type of nutrients you provide your body. Casein and vitamin B6 are two silent but powerful allies, ensuring a steady flow of amino acids throughout the night and helping you sleep deeper, the golden time for the body to rebuild strength. Conversely, seemingly harmless habits like taking calcium carbonate, high-dose melatonin, or ginseng tea before bed can unintentionally ruin the entire recovery process. Remember that our goal is not to fight against age, but to partner with it intelligently. By understanding your body and making the right choices from your dinner, your vitamin pill, to your last cup of tea of the day, you are giving yourself the chance to wake up every morning with stronger legs, a clearer mind, and a new day full of energy. Take action today. Try applying one small change, such as drinking a glass of casein-rich milk or supplementing with a dose of vitamin B6 before bed. Then share your experience in the comments below, how your body responds. Do you feel a difference after a few nights? Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss other valuable health tips, small secrets that can change the way you walk, move, and enjoy your golden years. And if you have a friend or relative over 60, send this video to them, because a small reminder can sometimes bring a healthier and more confident life. Let's turn every sleep into an opportunity for your body to heal and become stronger, starting tonight.